Hi, my name is Alex Delaforce. I'm a member of the Redland Camera Club and I'm looking forward to doing a workshop on the photography product called Darktable. This is an open source piece of software that photographers find useful for processing RAW, JPEG, PNG, TIFF and a whole range of other files. If you've got a camera that's been brought out in the last 15 years, your files will be usable on Darktable. Hello everybody, just going to go through the download and install process for Darktable. Now you have a similar process if you're doing this for Mac. I'm going to do this on Windows and I'll show you where the download packages are for both. If you're not confident about installing on your machine, I'm very happy to assist you on the day of the workshop. Just arrive a little bit early and we'll get you started. So once you're on the darktable.org website, you'll be able to go to the installation folder, and here is all the information that you need. Here's the Windows version and here's the Mac OS version, and if you're running the Linux version, it's actually better not to use this source code here. It's actually better to go through your package manager, which is built into your distribution, your Linux distribution. But if you're running Linux, you'll probably know what that means anyway. Down here is a note about running from the Mac OS version. If you're running Mac, starting with 10.7, which is a Mac OS Lion on 64-bit Intel architecture, Mac OS will run Darktable absolutely fine. So when that runs, because it's not from the Apple Store, it will tell you that Darktable can't be opened. And this is obviously just a security thing for Mac OS. But if you follow these instructions, you will get around this issue. And then once you've done this once, the Mac system will run Darktable without having to go through these steps once you've done them once. So that's just a tweak that you'll need to do for Mac OS. So here's Darktable for Windows, so I just click on that and download that into my download folder, and it takes a few seconds depending on your download speed, and this is 113 megabytes, so it's not that big a download. So once you've got that, you can open the folder from here, and here it is in my download folder ready to go. Double click on the installer and it'll go through the usual installation dialog boxes, give you the license, and Darktable is sitting there. Once it's installed, it'll be inside the program files. So this takes a few seconds depending on the speed of your machine, and then it'll be installed. So there, it's installed now, and we just click on finish, and that whole process is now completed. We can now exit out of, we don't need the browser anymore, we don't need the file view. So let's run Darktable. So you can get into Darktable through your start menus and find it in the list if you want to. If I have a look here, there it is, it's inside that folder, run it from there. I usually do this, I usually press the Windows key and then that search comes up straight away, and I can just start typing the name of my program, whether it's Darktable or Word or whatever, and it'll find it in the list if it's installed, and you can just press enter or click on the icon. Now the first time that Darktable runs, it might give you a little message about the fact it's trying to optimize the system. It depends on what graphics card or graphics settings you've got on your machine as to whether that happens. And once you've got to this stage, you're ready for the workshop. I will bring the files for us to use, the photos for us to use, but obviously you can use your own from any camera that's been produced and sold in the last 10, 15 years. So we're ready to go. You may want to do an uninstall later. Some people, when you're trying out software, you are concerned whether you can very easily uninstall cleanly, and you can with Darktable. So if you decide you don't want to go any further with Darktable, Hopefully you'll want to explore it a bit further after the workshop. But if you do want to uninstall, if you just press, again I use the Windows key and I start typing add remove, I'll get the setting here, add remove programs, and then inside this dialog box I can either go scrolling looking for Darktable, or if you've got the search bar here I can start typing Darktable, there it is, click, and I can do an uninstall from there. So that's if you want to uninstall. I hope you found that useful, and I look forward to seeing you at the workshop.